Militia. We've spent a lot of time talking about the work, the steel, the dirt, the deadlines, and the tools. But today we're going to talk about the most important machine you will ever operate, you. We are the working militia. And a militia is only as effective as the health of its soldiers. In this life, you are fighting a triple front war every single day. And to win, you have to maintain the iron triangle. Your physical, mental, and spiritual health. If you neglect one, the other two will eventually cave under the pressure. You wouldn't run a generator without oil, and you wouldn't leave a precision instrument out in the rain to rust. So why do you treat your own body, mind, and soul like they are disposable? It's time to stop surviving and start maintaining your primary asset. Let's start with the physical. Look, I know the blue-collar culture. We celebrate the toughness of living on energy drinks, gas station hot dogs, and 5 hours of sleep. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor. But let me tell you something from a man who's seen the end of that road. That's not toughness. That's sabotage. Your body is the engine that drives the hunt. If you feed it garbage, it will give you garbage performance. If you don't give it the maintenance of sleep and real nutrition, it will break down right when your family needs you most. Physical health in the militia means treating yourself like a high-performance athlete. You need to hydrate like your life depends on it, because on a 100-degree job site, it does. You need to stretch your muscles before you put them under load, just like you'd warm up a diesel engine in the winter. You need to respect the injuries. If you're hurt, don't just man up and mask it with pills. Fix it. A warrior who ignores a small crack in his armor is asking for a fatal blow. Take care of the frame, and the frame will carry the load for decades. But the physical is only one side of the triangle. Let's talk about the mental. This is the theater where most of our people are losing the battle. The trades are loud, high pressure, and often isolating. We take the stress of the site, the fear of the bills, and the weight of the responsibility, and we lock it away in a dark room in our heads. We think that mental health is some soft civilian concept. It's not. Mental health is tactical clarity. If your mind is cluttered with anxiety, depression, or unaddressed trauma, you are a distracted warrior. And a distracted warrior makes mistakes. You have to learn to sweep the floor of your mind. You need an outlet, whether it's a hobby that has nothing to do with work, a brotherhood of friends you can actually talk to, or the discipline to put the phone down and find some silence. Don't let the noise of the world turn into the static in your brain. If you feel like the walls are closing in, that's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that your mental filters are clogged. Clean them out. Talk it out. Stay sharp. Then we reach the foundation, the spiritual. Now, I'm not just talking about religion, though. For many of us, that is our rock. I'm talking about your connection to purpose. Spiritual health is the why that sits underneath everything else. It's the belief that your life has meaning beyond the paycheck. It's the moral compass that keeps you honest when nobody is looking. It's the vibration we talked about earlier. If you are spiritually bankrupt, if you feel like you're just a piece of meat grinding through the days for no reason, you will eventually burn out. You need to feed your spirit. You need to connect with something bigger than the job site. For some, it's prayer and faith. For others, it's the quiet awe of nature or the deep bond of family. Spiritual health is what gives you the grace to handle the grind. It's the peace that stays in your heart when the world is screaming in your face. Without a spiritual anchor, the physical and mental pillars will eventually be swept away by the storm. I remember a brother I worked with named Elias. He was the strongest guy on the crew, physically a giant, but he neglected his mental and spiritual health. He thought he was too tough. for those things. He bottled up his stress, he isolated himself from his family, and he lost his sense of purpose. One day, the weight just became too much. The strongest physical man I knew crumbled because his triangle wasn't balanced. He had no foundation. I don't want that for you. I want you to be the warrior who is solid all the way through. I want you to be the person who can walk onto a site with a strong body, a clear mind, and a peaceful soul. To the women of the militia, you often face a unique set of pressures that can drain your triangle faster than most. You're fighting for respect on the site while often carrying the emotional load of the home. You have to be even more disciplined about your self-care. Don't let the double duty break your spirit. To the men, stop thinking that health is a luxury. Health is a requirement of the mission. You cannot protect and provide if you are falling apart from the inside out. Tonight, I want you to do a triple front inspection. How's the body? Are you fueling it or poisoning it? How's the mind? Is it clear or is it cluttered with trash? How's the spirit? Are you connected to your why, or are you just drifting? Balance the triangle. Invest in your wellness. Eat the real food. Have the hard conversation, and find the quiet prayer. The Working Militia United needs you at 100%. Your family needs you for the long haul. We aren't just building structures, we are building lives. And a life well built starts with a healthy builder. Stand strong, stand clear, and stand connected. The iron triangle is your shield. Keep it polished.